Hey everybody, this is The Peg Gets Away, obviously. Um, so I just finished recording this video, and then I got a phone call, and it just kind of, killed it. So, I guess I'm gonna go through this again. Some of you guys might have noticed that I started tagging things on my blog with, trans somebody has to tell me, is it trans asterisk, with an S or asterisk? Because I heard somebody say it asterisk the other day, um, and I guess I'm not very good at picking up on the S sound. Um, so if somebody could tell me which one that's supposed to be, asterisk or asterisk, that'd be great. Anyway, you probably noticed I started tagging things with trans or FTM, etc. Um, genderqueer. Um, and I guess it's because a lot has kind of happened. It's taken me a long time to get here. A year ago, if you had asked me if I was gay, I would have said no. Um, because I was afraid, honestly, I was afraid of being seen as gay or a lesbian or a dyke, as I was often called, or a faggot, as I was also called. I was afraid of that. And now that I'm at college in a space that's much more open and accepting, and I have friends who really could care, really could give two shits what's between my legs or what's in my heart or whatever. It's been a lot easier to think about things and talk about them. Um, but I guess I'm afraid. One of my friends asked me if I would consider going on T, doing an actual transition. I don't know. I think it's really hard to make that decision, being that I haven't really been able to live as a male. If that makes sense. And I'm kind of afraid of doing that because right now I'm in college. And I had talked to the program director of the center, kind of very briefly about it. Um, More so in a hypothetical scenario, and she handed me a program pamphlet about this great program we have at college, um, called a voice and communication modification something program, and it's directed at trans individuals to help them modify their voice, their physical behavior, their sense of self, etc. Um, so I guess eases that transition. And I mean, it's a cool program. It's free because I go to the college. Um, I don't know. I would like to do it if that makes sense. I'm just afraid because I'm not out at home. Only a couple of my friends really know to the extent that I've thought about this kind of thing. Um, it still kind of scares me shitless. Um, because I know even coming home, it's just been hard being home for 24 hours. Remembering that when I go out with my family, I have to use the female restroom. Um, because at school, I use the gender neutral bathroom. If I came to the gender neutral bathroom, I got my hair cut only a couple days ago, but using the ladies' room, tends to freak a lot of girls out. And I feel bad about that because I don't want people to be afraid or feel threatened, um, because I'm in a certain area or whatever. Um, so, I mean, that's been kind of hard being here. I mean, I can tell you, I know that I'm afraid of making decisions right now. Um, I'm, I know I don't like being called, girl or whatever the fuck. Guys, chill. Thank you. Hearing my name is weird. Being called Madison. It's pretty weird. My name is Madison. Nice to meet y'all. Um, I have a lot of friends that call me Mad, which is okay. A couple people have started calling me Matt. Um, it's kind of funny because when I was a lot younger, um, I shot archery. I mean, I still do, but I stopped for a while. And when I first started, um, my coach would call me Matt. And I would get so annoyed because I was like this 5-year-old girl. I had a pink quiver with purple and pink arrows. Um, I had a purple arm guard and everything, and she would call me Matt, and I would be like, I'm not a boy, and whatever. Um, well, um, yeah, I don't know. I just going into all that shit like isn't something I'm gonna think about until I've been able to live as a guy, and kind of experience that because that's not a decision you enter lightly in any sense. Obviously. And obviously going on it would mean coming out to my family and everybody in my life. Um, but in my kind of head, there's a lot of boundaries to living as male. I mean, I'm lucky in that I'll be at college. And there's actually a thing I talked to the program director about, possibly changing my name, gender, identity on the roster. So in all of my professor's role books, I would be listed differently. I think in this scenario, I'd probably just go with the name Matt, since it's a really easy transition. My parents actually told me that if I was born male, they would have just named me Madison, but spelled it with two T's instead of a D. Um, whatever. But I feel like Matt is probably the easiest transition. And I've started introducing myself as Matt to a couple people, and they just kind of roll with it. I don't know how people see me at this point. Um, Biologically, I'm female, but I get a lot of people thinking that I'm, like MTF, thinking that I'm a male that transitioned to being female, which is kind of funny. I don't know. I don't know where to get that from, but I just feel like I'm trying too hard to be female, and failing miserably. That kind of sums up my life. Um, Anyway, so I'm glad I can get all this shit off my chest because it's just something I've been thinking about for a while. Obviously, or not quite obviously, because it's really shitty and doesn't really work. I started binding. Um, I'm using an Underworks binder that I got off Amazon, and it really doesn't work very well. I bought an XL and I really need a large, not so much an XL. I mean, I'm gonna try and save up money. Hopefully, I'll have a good like $50 or something, so I can buy a nice one. Once I start to lose a little more weight, but for now, I'm kind of stuck with this, and it's just kind of annoying. I mean, it helps cut down a little bit because at least when I take my shirt off, I don't feel as female. I don't know. I think one thing that freaks me out is I don't know if I'm just comfortable with the idea of not being female because I'm in an environment where it's okay. Um, I don't really know if there's a problem with that or not. I just don't know how to deal with being transgender, or genderqueer, or trans, or whatever you want to call. Okay. Let me just put it out there that you can stop sending me fucking hate mail telling me that I'm not trans or whatever the fuck because I don't care that I have a vagina. I really, it's annoying. I understand. And for all of those of you that are um, MTF or FTM and really don't like their own genitalia, I'm sorry. I just happen to have that privilege that I've had it for 18 years. It really doesn't bother me that much anymore. Um, it's not really like a reminder all the time. Um, although I mean, I don't want to have bottom surgery. That would just be terrifying. Um, Anyway, yeah. So you can stop messaging me and telling me that. I get it. I know. Every day I wake up and wonder whether I should just say fuck it and go back to being cisgender and whatever. And I don't know if I can live that way anymore. Anyway, I guess any advice at all would be appreciated if you actually watch this entire fucking thing. Just bitching about everything for 10 minutes. Sorry. That's an awkwardly long way to say goodbye. But bye.